Guys, it's Dee. Welcome back to my channel. Now today we'll be discussing, I'll be basically telling you a little story time or an update of my celery juice challenge. So if you haven't seen my video, my celery juice challenge video, please do. Oh boy. So I redid the celery juice challenge. So instead of using two strip of the celery, what I did, I used the entire stalk of celery. Now I started after my failed trial and nothing happened. I gave it a week and then I started back. I said I was gonna do it for 5 days instead of the 7, and I got 5 stalks of celery. Now I started off first morning. It was good, not bad. Still had the kind of seawater taste, but it was okay. I was accustomed to the taste from my failed trial. Just that it was now a bit stronger. No water concentrate was in it. It was actually juiced. Second morning, I woke up and note my belly isn't bloated anymore. I'm like, must be the celery. Third morning, felt the same way. My belly looked like it was going down, and throughout the entire day too, I can tell you, I wasn't bloated. Normally, as I eat breakfast, I'm bloated for the rest of the day. And yes, I drink water. I drink a lot of water. The fourth day, I started feeling a bit lightheaded, but I didn't think it was the celery juice. So as I went through my work day, I'm like, I don't feel well and I just can't shake this feeling. So I came home and I made tea. We in the Caribbean, we love to drink our tea. Normally, most people that don't feel well, they run to the doctor. No, we drink tea. So I drank tea and I said, okay, I'm just gonna sleep this off and I'll feel much better the next day. Granted, the next day we were going away for the weekend. We're gonna visit family members. So got up. Still didn't feel too well, but felt a bit better than how I felt the day before. Carry out my daily activities, pack for the weekend, and my husband packed the car and everything, and we had agreed that he was going to drive most, if not all the way there, because it's like a 3 to 4 hours drive from where we live. So we got ready, got in the car, and we're on our way. Now while driving, I still wasn't feeling well. I feel a little bit dizzy, but I kept drinking juice. I made some carrot juice, and the more I drink the juice, the better I feel. And we stopped halfway and we ate. I had a bean wrap. It was good. I made it, of course. We travel with our food. And made a bean wrap, ate the bean wrap. Then my husband is like, okay, while I eat, you drive. I'm like, I'm not gonna drive far, because you better hurry up and eat. Why not just eat now and we sit and wait until you finish? He's like, no man, drive. But I knew he wanted me to drive the rest of the way. But I was trying to, work my way out of not driving. Anyway, I started to drive, and maybe about quarter way in my driving. Let me say quarter way, like you understand. Maybe about halfway through driving to the destination. Almost there. I started to feel like the road was coming to meet me. The road was coming up. Yeah, I don't know if you ever, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I felt a bit dizzy, and it's like my vision became blurred. I'm like, whoo, okay, I have to stop. So I stopped, and I told him that I'm not going any further. So he's like, okay, we're going to stay here for a while. But I didn't tell him what was happening to me now, because he's like, you'd get panicky, and I can't manage that right now. So I told him I'm not driving anymore, and long and short of the story, he took over the driving. Reached family members' house. We were happy, you know, talking and everything. We got there late. We reached there maybe about 9 o'clock in the night, and you know, everybody happy to see. We were happy to see each other, and yep. So we ate, we talked, we laughed. You know, family, when family get together. Now it was about 1 o'clock in the night, and I really wasn't feeling well, but I didn't want to disturb anybody, and the hospital wasn't far away. So I'm like, okay, I'm brave. I know I'm brave. I'm like, okay. I just said to one of my family members, I'm going to go to the hospital real quick. I'm not feeling too well. And they're like, you can drive? You can? Yeah, like, yeah, I can drive. I'm good. My husband was sleeping. Where was I? Oh, let me turn off this, because I didn't realize that this was so loud. It's summer. The time is hot. My battery just died. Where was I? Okay, so everybody was sleeping except for one of my family members. So yeah, where was that? Anyway, he asked if I was okay to drive myself. I'm like, I'm sure I can drive myself. Drove myself to the hospital, which was a challenge. Thank God. I have my mom. I called my mom, and she talked to me the entire way there. And got to the hospital. When I went into the emergency room, they're like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't feel well. I feel a bit lightheaded, dizzy, and blurred vision. Kind of comes and go, but you know, I'm not feeling well, and I just feel like I need to be here right now. So the nurse came, did my vibe, did everything. Then when she was doing my blood pressure, she's like, oh my gosh, you have no pressure. I'm like, what do you mean by I have no pressure? You're dead. Then she's like, you know, no pulse. She's like, no, this is strange. So she ran and she got the doctor. Doctor came. The doctor is like, her pressure is like way low, so it's not registered. They got saline and they hooked me up. I got an injection, and oh yeah, my pressure was that low. It did not register on the pressure machine. And guess what? What caused that? Guess. I'm waiting. The celery juice. If you have low blood pressure, and chances are you don't even know that you have low blood pressure, or you travel with, or you don't know, you just don't know that you have low blood pressure. Yeah, so I was hospitalized for low blood pressure because of celery juice. Yeah, celery juice. Celery juice lowered my blood pressure till it wasn't even recognized on the blood pressure machine. My pulse was like not there, but I was there talking and everything, you know. Oh my gosh, what a scare. Can you imagine? I don't know what would have happened if I did not get up and just go. So guys, I'm informing you or giving you this story based on what happened to me, that if the celery juice thing, it's serious. It's very serious. If you have high blood pressure, kudos, go ahead, do it. But if you travel with low blood pressure, I would say stay away from it, because it can cause serious Yeah, so that's just my little story time and update of my celery juice challenge. And you know, the funny thing is, I did it correct this time. So maybe we shouldn't use the entire stock. Maybe we should even use water with it to minimize the dosage. I don't know, but yeah, celery juice lowered my blood pressure that I end up in the hospital. Can you believe it? Yeah. So if you have high blood pressure, by all means, go ahead. Go ahead. If you have high blood pressure, go ahead, drink your celery juice, feel good. It will definitely lower your blood pressure. Okay, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe.